Okay, so greetings everyone and welcome to this course. In this video we're going to learn Flutter, and all we'll be doing is setting up the basic development for Flutter and also create a first project and learn the project as well. So let's give it a try and see how things are. The first thing, so I am considering that everyone have Flutter installed in his or her computer. So to know that your Flutter is already installed, so you need to open up your terminal and then you run a command Flutter version. If you do have Flutter, this means that you will get the version of your Flutter that is installed, but if you don't have one, so you won't get any result. This will just bring you an error that the command you're typing does not exist. Now you see that I'm getting that I do have Flutter installed, and my Flutter installed is 3.24, and I do have that installed, and here are everything that are actually ready inside my computer. So this is meaning that I am good to go. But guys, if you're not ready and you're not getting these results, let me show you how to fix that. You need to go on Google and search for Flutter SDK. Okay, so now we got the results, and you see that here there is download Flutter SDK. So we just click this link, and this link will take us to the Flutter's official website, and where we'll be choosing the best version for according to platform. And actually, let's get started. Just click on get started. So after clicking on get started, so you need to choose which type of OS do you have. As you can see, I'm just currently on Mac, so I can just choose Mac as my device. So next, here you need to choose the platform that we need to develop. So iOS is the recommended for the Mac, so I can just choose this one, but I continue to start with Android. Now they give me the requirements in order to just set up the full development environment for Flutter. But next, so let's go down here. You see that to install Flutter, so this is for installing. To verify your share is configured, so I should type this command, and we scroll down. So here there's the download links for Flutter, so I can just download any of these. And if you're on Windows, so the process is the same. All you do is come here and follow the instructions. And after downloading this, I should just put the folder in development folder on my Mac, and if you're using Linux, you should just store it some in a place I think that is safe. And then next, you need to add it to the path variables. And if you're on Windows, so let's also explore a bit on the steps to install it. So here is it. So you need to download this one, and after downloading it, so you need to just extract it into your directory C in app.data/local, this directory, and then you need to set up the variables. And here is the instructions. So extract the file into the directory you want to store the Flutter SDK. So these are the codes to just, and then so the next step is to update your Windows path variables, and you're gonna follow these steps in order to get your Windows path variable. But you may ask yourself, why are we doing all this, adding the path variables? So as long as you just download this zipped folder, so this means that if I download this folder like this one, so here is it, and this means that now the folder is just right here, but I need the folder to be distributed everywhere. So that's why I should just go inside this folder and check for the folder called bin, and in here, so I should copy this path to this bin, and this path should be added to this path should be added to my path variables because it contains all the commands that I will be needing in my development. Okay guys, so with that said, let's create a first project. That's very simple. So we need to have a Flutter folder. We drag it into VS Code, and now once it's ready, so let's go open up the terminal right here. So open up a new terminal. Okay, so after opening up our terminal, we are now sure that Flutter is installed. So we need to go in here and we use Flutter create, and then we add the project name. Let me just simply use project name as the word, like this one. So I press enter, and for this point I should wait because it may take sometimes a couple of minutes. Okay, so now they are giving me the output. You see that now my codes are ready. See that everything is now ready. So next thing they are telling us is they say that in order to run your application type, I should type the CD project name. So let me do that right now. CD project name, and I press enter. After pressing enter, I should learn Flutter learn. So Flutter. Okay, so now you see that they are giving us an option to choose the available devices. So there is Chrome and there is Mac OS. So I don't need any of these guys. So all I just need to learn it on my own web server so that I can just visit the project anyway. But if you think that you're good with Chrome, so just choose the option 2, or if you need to use your real device, so you can just choose the option 1. So for this point, I'm not really interested in any of this, so I'm going to show you the way you can use to just learn our own server. Okay, so now I've created the process. The next thing, to run on my own web servers, I should learn Flutter learn MySD, and then web server. And this will run the project on the web server, and I'll get the address right here. Okay guys, so now everything is ready, and you see that we got the address of our project. So let me copy this address and open in my browser. So I open it right here. So here. Okay, so now it's loading, and guys, in case it's loading, so let me just give you a short exploration on this project, how Hey guys, so now let's explain everything folder by folder. So explain you which folders do we have here. So there are folders that I need us to just keep on the most focus. So the first folder is called Android. So this folder is called Android. So there is a folder called Mac OS. There is a folder called Linux. There's a folder called Linux, Windows, and there's a folder called Web. There is iOS and another. Okay, I think this is all. So all this folder is all they means that Flutter can create both applications for Android, for iOS, for Linux desktop applications, for macOS desktop application. Can also create websites, can also create Windows application. So this is why we have these folders, and this folder actually contains the requirements or the required files in order to build applications for every platform. Okay, so one more thing I need us to focus on. So there is this folder called build, and this is where Flutter stores all the cache in once it is building. So as you can see, after building, so it creates this folder called build in order to store the caches and also some Flutter assets that will be required for the app to run or for testing process. So there are also a folder called test, and there's another one called these are the git ignore. So these are the directories that should be ignored once the website is going to be hosted. So another thing, there's metadata. So these are the main data of about the project, and this contains the platforms that are available, so the revised versions of those projects and other main files. And here there is a main file. And next, so there is analytics option.yam, and this file actually contains the analysis. So it's a list of this contains. So this file configures analyzer which statically analyze that code. So it's provide the logic to analyze the that code. So there's a project. This is the name of the project .imr, and this contains an XML. So for the main information about this project, so there is pub.log, and this pub contains all the libraries that would be required for the project to run. And there is pub, and also this is just contains a list of configuration for the project. For example, there's the name of the project, there is the description, there is if it is published, and there are so many things. There is SDK version, so there's a README which contains like a description about the project, and for this can just lighten the markdown codes to explain more about your project. So the folder I need us to focus on, or the folder we'll be focusing on production. So this is the folder called main.lib, and this folder contains a file called main.dat, and this main.dat contains the entire application. I can say that this is the entry point of our application. As you can see, it imports the material.dat, which is a library that provides the UI elements. And next we do have the title of the application, the theme, and here you can just define the theme of our application. Here there is the color, there is use material 3, we're using the material version 3, and here is the home page, defining the home class as const, and we give it a title. And you can see here here is the class that I was telling you. So it is a stateful widget, and also every single component you see in Flutter. So you know that in HTML we do say components, but for Flutter we just call them widgets, guys. So this is all I can tell you with Flutter project. So in the next video we'll be starting to code the entire Flutter application. So our first application, so using this main dot file, and also guys, you've seen how to run your project, and in the next video we'll be learning the basic codes of that and how to just create your first application. So thanks for watching.
Something buried deep inside us that made